And that moment has passed, and I'm back. With a glass of apple juice, of all things. Normally I would have, like, switched over to a whiskey or a beer at this point, but I did something to fuck up my stomach the other day, so I decided to go with something a little less harsh on the old tummy, shall we say. So, this time around, we're doing something called Hellkind, and what is the description for that game? Let's see. As the trailer starts with a little bit of heavy breathing. You awaken to whispers of an ancient cult and their unholy rite. As the veil to the dead unravels, explore, solve puzzles, and escape before you become part of the ritual. So yeah, let's see how that goes. I'm going to assume poorly, but we'll see how that goes. And a few months ago, oh, what's this thing? Flashing lights, rapid light changes, and visual effect. Okay, so yeah, be aware of that. For optimal enjoyment, please use headphones. Turning on that was weird. Panera Bread has something called Sip Club. Unlimited coffee and soda at any Panera location nationwide. Just got home 15-ish minutes ago from grabbing an iced tea there. That's an interesting concept. I don't think I know we don't have any Panera locations in Newfoundland. My only awareness of that is that it gets mentioned a couple of times in What We Do in the Shadows, because this is where Guillermo used to work before he went to work for the vampires. Because from Panera Bread you came, and to Panera Bread you will return. And so forth. Oh, we get an ominous drum beat whenever a highlight begin. That's actually pretty fun. Let's do that again. Just googled. Apparently, the narrator for Turok 2 was Bernadette Nason, but she doesn't have many other credits to her name. For some reason, I doubt that's who did the narration for the princess in Slay the Princess. That game is much more recent than Turok 2. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Oh, that was spooky. I love how it's throwing me right into this without much in the way of direction. I'm assuming standard controls apply. What's to move? Ah! No background behind the subtitles. All glitch effects are on. All glitch the effect. Okay. And the voiceover is activated. And the voiceover is... This is a very weird way to do options. Both ambient sounds and sound effects are on, contributing to a rich and immersive auditory experience. Okay, so I can just turn the sound on or off. I can't adjust the levels. Slay the Princess was Nicole Goodnight. Really? Per Wikipedia, that's her name. Okay. I don't think that's the first time. I don't think that's the first time I've heard of somebody with the last name Goodnight.
Esto no puede ser real.
Oh wait, this is real. I do not like how this table is scraping. Scroll. Yes, and I'm pretty sure Pumpkin Peach Pie mentioned earlier in chat there who the narrator was, the other narrator for Slay the Princess. You know, that game I was playing. Was it John something? I can't remember. My memory is not great anymore. There is a way out, but it needs 5 ingredients and the altar. End the suffering. Gather the 5. Speak the spell.
Quizá es preciso unha chave.
Perhaps I need a key. I move very slowly. I don't think there's any way I can run any faster. Hellkind. Corpse.
¿Qué carajo?
The fuck? Yeah, I kinda... Well, I see what happened to that person.
Un altar silencioso. Esto
Altar.
es sal.
Hello, friend. Can you help me?
Ya no queda fe ni devoción.
No more faith and devotion.
Redención a través de sacrificio.
Redemption through sacrifice? This isn't faith. I'm not John Ward. Or John Faith, or John Priest.
O dulce aroma atrae os espíritus.
Sweet scent calls to the spirits. Well, that's one thing I need, at least. Brethren and sisters, this night we prepare to rend asunder the veil twixt the living and the dead. A Santa Claus, wait, no, a Santa God damn it, how do you pronounce that N again? Campagnana? Campagnana, yes. A Santa Campagnana, yes. The procession of souls doth wait just beyond the shadows, eager to be loosed. They are bound by forces we dare to command, and when they do walk among us, we shall wield the power they bring, power unlike aught this world hath ever known. So who among thee is ready to rise? Our hour hath come. That was a good dramatic reading. I haven't done one of those in a while. Door is shut. The altar is silent. Awaken the binding.
Marchar hasta que no resuelva esto.
No letting me go until I figure this out. That's cool. I guess I just need to grab more things. Oh, I can push Qs?
Hay algo debajo de este banco.
An oversized key. Presumably I need that for the gate over there.
¿Dónde estuvo? Un altar silencioso. As almas caladas agardan. Un cántico podería invocar o camiño. Un cántico podería invocar o camiño.
See, my question is, what happened to the other half of that guy's body?
As almas caladas agardan. Un cántico podería invocar o camiño.
Okay, well, clearly I can't go back there, right? Yeah, I really wish I could run a little faster. Like, I don't need to be going a full Sonic the Hedgehog style sprint. But maybe like a brisk jog would be nice. Oh wait. Hey! Haven't been over here yet. Gramophone! That's a shame. I could really use some bitchin' tunes to help get me through this. Let me in, please. What's that say? Antes mortos fue Scarvos? I have no idea what that means or if I even pronounce it correctly. Mortos reminds me too much of Mortis. Okay, so I need to walk to the two symbols from the bloodstain? I guess we'll find out. Just fucking around in here.
Interesante.
Is it interesting? Veni Creator Spiritus. Let's see if we can Google the solution. Oddcalf Corp, 1981 to 1986. Have I seen something that would count as the password? I'm not sure.
Hay que construir uns cimentos para cruzar.
Foundation must be wrought for the crossing twixt realms.
Non vou abrir iso.
Not gonna open that. You know what, that's probably for the best. This place is stinky enough, we don't need to smell it up even more. Let's go back to the gramophone, put on some bitchin' tunes. Some presumably bitchin' tunes. Reverend Father Padre Ermida, we doth need one more, which one who knoweth the forbidden ways. With her the gate shall open and the right be made whole. But such workings crave order. I have drawn here what little of the right I know. The rest is lost. I got the planks, I got the lavender. I need some other plant that I can't tell. Sage? Maybe it's sage. Let's see if my guess is correct. Oibs.
Para lembrar aqueles que estiveron antes.
Rosemary. It was one of the herbs that Simon and Garfunkel sung about. I was close. Some parsley, sage, and thyme. For remembrance of those who have passed beyond the veil. I wonder what the password is supposed to be. Is it that? You know what? This might be foolish. That might not even be what it is. But let's see if that's what it is. Does pen work? Is he Twitch-branded pen? Oh, cursed on it too soon. It actually works. D-E-N-A-N? Yeah. There's Mortos. Be a pretty long password if that's the case. I believe that's QVE, as in the Latin. And Escravos? Escravos, yeah. Alright, let's try that. Is it gonna work? Probably not. Can dream. Can dream. Computer. Nope. Oh, I tried. I'm certain there wasn't anything in here, yeah? Spooky ghosts. Zavratha Malduro. That's probably not the password, I guess. I'm assuming the password is here somewhere if I do actually need to access the computer, but I guess it's not there.
Ese altar dame mal rollo.
At least that opened again. I don't know why it opened again, but it opened. One shouldn't argue with results.
Trata de probar.
Not liking the creepy whispers. This one say again? Okay, yeah.
Interesante.
Wait, what did it say?
Interesante.
I missed the blurb. It was something about half the calories.
Todos están muertos. Un símbolo para ancorar a alma coa fe.
Token down. Soul to faith.
Deus non, por favor.
God, please no.
Debería guardar isto.
Sturdy but aged. I should keep it. Excellent. I can batter things. Bilbo Vista? Is that what that says? Is that the password? God, tell me what the password is. Bilbo Vista. Look at this little note. I look at this little notepad sometime down the line. It is going to look like absolute gibberish to me. But here we are. Oh good, I can call someone who gives a damn. Or not. Well, now there's broken TVs, too. Hell with all y'all. I should probably be concerned that the corpse is gone, but, you know. I feel like that's par for the course for spooky churches.
Podría usar algo para romper isto.
Oh, yes, I can. A mighty swing. A human arm.
A carne lembra o que a mente esquece.
The flesh beareth memory when the mind hath forgotten. Only when the others are set, may these be placed. The necklace must come for mine severed arm, else all goeth awry. Godspeed. Okay, so the necklace has to go before the arm probably has to go last, so it's the other stuff I gathered. The planks need to come first, then it's the lavender, then it's the rosemary, then it's the necklace, then it's the arm. Okay. I mean, that's straightforward, right? Somebody better answer that phone. Who is it?
Sanctus. Sanctus.
Maybe the password is Sanctus? Phone's only sort of broken. Maybe that's not actually anything spooky. Maybe it can just only take incoming calls. Well, I've got everything I need for the altar, but let's head back to the computer. Try some of these other possibilities for passwords. Be back to see you soon, Mr. Altar. Get on that computer, surf the web, get all the impressive search results 1980s computers can get us. Honestly, I'd probably more trust whatever search result I can get from a 1980s computer than I would nowadays. Sanctus? Yes! Okay, what am I supposed to do now? Well, I don't really know that did anything. Maybe there's other information I need to find. I can access the computer, but I can't actually do anything with the computer just yet. Or maybe I'm just missing something, or maybe I'm just stupid. Either way, we have what we need for the altar, so let's go deal with that. Be nice if the mysterious voice on the phone told me what I could do with the computer. We need some mood music.
Un altar silencioso. Un altar silencioso. Un altar silencioso.
I have the things I need. What am I supposed to do with I was supposed to lay them on the altar. Let's go back to the front door, see if I can do something there, or bash open the locks, or something. Nah, too sturdy.
Redención a través de sacrificio. Un altar silencioso. Un altar silencioso.
Weird feeling is giving me is the fact that I can't do anything with it, despite the fact I believe I have all the shit I need. Yeah, I'm missing something. I mean, the book kind of tells me how the ritual is supposed to be done, doesn't it? Was I supposed to actually access something from the computer? Am I supposed to type the ingredients into the computer? No. Well, that wasn't even the first thing I was supposed to use. So, Is there a way I can access an inventory? Or am I just carrying around those things? Like, where do I... How do I begin the ritual? Kind of interesting that this cult, or whatever it is, probably needs me to do this, and they just let me wander around in here to figure it out for my own. So the plank, the lavender, the rosemary. But how am I supposed to do it, is the thing. Clearly I must be missing something. It's going to be very lame of me, but I'm going to have myself another little look around, see if I can figure it out. If not, I might just say fuck it and look it up. Because I don't have the time to be running in circles.
Un altar silencioso.
Where it's a silent altar. I presume I'm supposed to do something about that.
Un altar silencioso.
I don't know how many times I can just hear myself say that it's a silent altar. Not very silent at that point, is it? These legs aren't telling me their secrets. Is there anything else in the cell I woke up in? There's a TV. A horrible scraping table. I need to speak the spell.
Interesante.
No, it's not interesting. It very much isn't interesting. Telephone is not giving me any other secrets. I might just have to look up what the solution is. I am too stupid for this, it seems. Yeah, only when the others are set may these be placed. The necklace must come for mine severed arm, else all goeth awry. I know that. I am aware of that. But what does it mean? I think I'm just missing something. Kind of a cool concept here, the top down, but you get so lost. It's easily enough done. I think I actually see what I need to do. I did have to look up a walkthrough to figure it out, though, and it's actually kind of stupid. Because the thing did indeed kind of tell me I need to stand in the circle of salt, and then I think I need to walk to the 2 sigils. So I start here. And then I guess I go back around? Okay, that didn't do anything. Did I just go to the wrong one? Or do I have to do a complete circle? That doesn't look like what the diagram told me, though. Okay, goddammit. Okay, I think that is indeed what I need to do. I'm just doing it wrong. So again, I am just legitimately looking up how I'm supposed to do this. Now, one thing I also learned is... apparently there's an achievement for destroying the TVs, so there we are. There is one thing I apparently missed with the computer, though, and it's actually kind of silly. So let's go check that out. With my absolutely slow crawl. Because I can simply type help, and it will tell me how to access things, I think. Use directory to list files, then type the full file name of the file you want to run, e.g. filename.doc, and press enter. Okay, so 2211.text. You have found the vessel, Anna. She arrived alone, asking about charms to banish spirits. Perfect. I showed her the old text, marked, inverted. She believes she is sealing a gate. In truth, she opens it. I think I did that backwards. 2105. Zan knelt by the crucerio above San Andreas de Texido. Where the moss grows over the carved skulls, I asked him to lie among the old bones and recite nothing. He obeyed. When I developed the photo, there was a black shape curled at his feet. It resembled no one I know. Mo sings now when he thinks. I am not listening. Always the same tune, the one from the dream. His bare feet left no blood prints. In the photo, he stands smiling. All for the great sacrifice. Nothing works, never worked. All sacrifice, nothing lost. This is fine, everything is fine. The children's rights soften the veil. She will tear it. I photographed her beneath the crucerio as she traced the circle. Her eyes caught the flash and did not blink. The Campagnana already walks near her. When the chant is complete, we will take her. She is a witch, she just doesn't know it yet. Momentum initialize. Echoes require resonance. Awaiting familiar timestamp in XXX format. Okay. I just have the timestamp here. I don't know if it actually popped up anywhere, but I'm just going to type it in now. Timestamp detected. If MMNTM was already set, the door is now open. Okay, so that opened up a door over next to where I found the hammer, apparently. So let's go find that. And then figure out how I'm actually supposed to activate the altar, because I think I've got it, I just keep fucking it up. Because I think I just need to walk around it a specific way, and I just don't know if I'm doing that. Watch now, as I'm trying to go by to get to the secret room, I'm just going to accidentally do it. Doubtful. What are the odds that I would do it unintentionally? Probably that gate that was locked just north of the hammer room. Because I think that's the only place that's barred to me now aside from the exit. Yeah, and sure enough, I can go up here now. And what fresh horror do we have at the end of this long hallway? Just gonna be corpses. What? I think this kind of undercuts the tension of the game. Are they little goblin dudes? Little alien folks? Too fucking swole to control is what they are. But anyway, I'll leave them to it. We gotta gear up through the apocalypse. Okay, yeah, so this says I have to stand in the circle of salt, then walk over one of the sigils on the floor on either side of the altar. It'll make a sound and begin glowing if activated successfully. Now see, I thought I did that. I thought I had done that, but apparently it did not work. So let's try it again. Okay, so this is the circle of salt. That is not glowing. Is the other one glowing? Okay, that one's activated, I think. This one is not activating. Why is this one not activating? Did I break it? I'm so confused. Stand in the circle of salt, then walk over one of the sigils on the floor on either side of the altar. It'll make a sound and begin glowing if activated successfully.
Dame mal rollo.
I did what you asked me to, game. Why is it not working? I'm just going to paste a circle around it.
Ese altar dame mal rollo.
Well, how did that work? How did that work, but the other thing didn't? Did I drag the salt with me on my feet? I must have. But how? Okay. So I walked by it and then went past it again. Anyway, now I performed the ritual. First, the altar. Oh god, what comes first? Planks, I think. Yeah, it goes planks, lavender, rosemary, necklace, and then it's the arm. Okay.
La mistura es correcta. Está listo.
The binding is true. It is ready. Cast the spell. Cast the spell. Cast the spell. Menacing. It wakes.
Pero no, no, no. Para, no, no, no.
Okay. Can I just leave now? Alright. Well, that was, something. No, I think I'm done. Thank you. I apparently missed one achievement. It's not telling me what that was. I don't know if I care enough to go back to try to get us. I mean, it was an interesting game, don't get me wrong, but there's not a whole lot to it. It is free, on the other hand, so, you know. You get what you pay for. It was very visually interesting, though, and I do like the concept, so... it's certainly not the worst thing I've ever played. You can't beat the price. But no, it was a fun... I don't know how fun it was exactly, but it was an interesting experience. And that's usually what I go for whenever I play a game like this for Halloween. But I believe that is going to have to do for now. I might actually get the chance to stream again tomorrow, believe it or not. If I do, I don't think I'm going to finish Slay the Princess. I think I might save that for another day later on in the week. But I might finish Eclipsium. That might be the one I do tomorrow. Because that game, I think, takes about 3.5 hours to finish, and I've already played 1.5. So I think one more go-around should be enough to finish that. And then I'll probably save Slay the Princess for a little while. I am going to go back and try to find all the extra stuff in the new flesh, like I said I was going to, but that's also something that's going to wait. But if you happen to stop by to watch, I thank you very much for doing so, and hopefully you found folks to join me again next time, but until then, as always, I wish you a farewell, and I hope you have a great night. So long for now.